Welcome to the New Offer Training webinar. Thanks for joining me today. We're going to learn how to write offers on Pocket Listings using New Offer. My name's Tammy, and I'm Chief Customer Champion at New Offer. And it's my job to make sure that you understand how to use New Offer and have all the tools necessary to succeed. So, welcome to my workshop. If you've joined me in the past couple weeks, we've gone over how to write offers and then redraft those offers when the listing agent asks for some changes, how to edit an offer when you're ready to sign, and what your buyer sees when you send them documents. Today, we'll learn how to write offers on Pocket Listings or listings that are not yet in the MLS. If you have any questions, I'll answer them at the end of the webinar. Either raise your hand or ask your question in the chat. So let's put this in context for you, the agent. Let's say you're at a beautiful house and the buyer wants it, but it's not yet on the market. Your buyer looks at you and says, "What do we have to do to get this house?" You're just going to sit there and smile and say, "Check this out. We're going to write, sign, and send this offer faster than any other agent with New Offer." You're just going to pull up your iPad and tap your buyer's picture to go into their account. From there, you'll tap Write Offer Now, that big green button. Instead of searching in the MLS for a house, you're just going to tap My property is not in the MLS. And you're going to manually add the information, like street. Then you're going to add some legal information, like subscription, lot, and block. After that, you'll put in the seller's name, and the listing agent's name and email address. And just like any other offer you've written with New Offer, you're just going to select the forms you want to use and then fill out the terms of the offer. I'm going to use my default terms by tapping the green Save Use Term or Use Default Terms to save some more time. Since there's no listing price, we're just going to manually add it. I'm going to use the slider to calculate the percentage of the cash portion. It will automatically calculate the loan portion. Just tap Submit and Next to continue down the line of terms. You can edit information and then just continue. Use the calendar to select the date you want to close on. Make sure it's a weekday and tap Submit. Since we don't pull in the commission from the MLS, manually add the commission. And when you're done, your buyer is ready to sign the contracts. Since we already have the buyer's signature saved, we're ready to view and sign. So tap View and Sign from the options above. We're going to send them a text authorization. And then once they authorize their signature, you can proceed to sign the documents. just hand your buyer the iPad so he can review the documents, and just tap that red box initials, and his initials will automatically appear in the initial space. Once they're done with this contract, they'll go on to the next. And then when they're done signing, we're ready to send this offer to the listing agent. Just review who will receive the offer package, write a personal note to the listing agent, preview the outline that new offer just created for this offer, and tap Send Offer. You just created what I call a win-win-win situation. The listing agent will be impressed how quickly you sent the offer and will impress the sellers. Your buyer will be impressed with you because you wrote the offer on the spot, and you don't have to drive across town to your office to close the deal. So that's my presentation. I see that I already have some questions in the chat. I'm now going to open the floor to questions, so just raise your hand or ask your questions directly in the chat. Yes, you can absolutely review the documents and review this offer at any time. Just tap into your buyer's account and you'll see the offers that you've written for this buyer. The documents will be listed below, so just tap View Docs and then tap the title of the document you want to review. These documents will be here anytime you want to review them, no matter how many offers you write with New Offer. Thanks for your question. I have a question about default terms. I use default terms through this offer to save time. So default terms are terms that I use very often with offers all the time. So I'm just going to tap View and Redraft Offer, which takes me directly back to the terms page. So if an agent emails me or calls me and says, hey, we like your offer, we just want you to make some changes, you can tap View and Redraft. So we're back on the terms page. And what I wanted to show you is the Save Default Terms and Used Saved Terms down in the bottom left-hand corner. When I write an offer, I can just click Save Default Terms, and those terms will automatically be saved. Anytime I want to use those terms, I would just tap Use Save Terms directly next to Save Default Terms. I will still have to go through the entire contract, but I won't have to type as much, saving me even more time and making sure that this contract is even more flawless. I'm just going to go back to the main page because I don't want to change this offer. You can absolutely change your contact information. Just tap the 3 lines in the top left-hand corner to open the drawer. Then tap My Account. From here, you can review and edit all of your contact information and even change your password by typing in password and then confirming your password right there. From here, you can also manage your billing and pay for New Offer. It looks like we don't have any more questions. I want to thank you all so much for joining my webinar today. I hope you learned a lot. Today is not the only day that you can contact me. You can reach me anytime at tammy@newoffer.com or give me a call at 818-861-7363.